right, begin.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you are doing well today. Now, before we get started, I want to ask you guys a favor. If you don't mind, go ahead and punch that like button and also smash that share button so we can get this channel recognized. And if you're on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow there at NCTubTV so that we can stay connected. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and get down to business because I want to talk about this situation that's unraveling involving Diddy, Mace, and former Making the Band castmate Freddy P. Now, first and foremost, the fact that Freddy P spoke out, it really took me down memory lane. I had forgot all about Making the Band and how I used to watch that show religiously. And so basically, you know, if you grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. Going into the early 2000s, it was a great time in life at that particular point. I'm just speaking from my standpoint, but you know, no shade to the people that didn't grow up in the 90s and wasn't a part of the early 2000s, but you missed a hell of a good time. I'm just keeping it real. I don't mean to rub it in, but it is what it is. But anyway, Freddy P took to his Instagram account to talk about how Diddy did him. And basically, you know, Freddy P said that Diddy made him hate life and he doesn't care about being alive anymore. Now, that's an extremely disturbing conclusion to come to, especially, you know, when you have kids and things of that nature. So Diddy must have did a number on him psychologically, and it's sad. Now, if my memory serves me correct, Freddy P, whose real name is Frederick Watson, was featured on 3 seasons of Making the Band, and I think it was between the years of 2002 to 2004, but unfortunately Freddy P was effectively let go by Diddy after the 3rd season, and then Freddy P just disappeared, and I haven't seen or heard anything from him until now. And so for me, we're talking like 20 years. I know that Freddy P has been around. You know, I can blame myself for not checking on the guy, you know, and things of that nature because I thought he was dope. I thought he was a dope rapper, but I hadn't heard anything until now. But looking back on the show and being more mature now, I have to say that the show was humiliating for the cast members. In particular, one episode that I remember is, you know, Diddy had them walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn just to get him a piece of cheesecake. And honestly, that would have been the day that I would quit. Now, let's say for some odd reason that my team convinced me to take the walk to go get this dude a piece of cheesecake. Believe me, when I came back with that cheesecake, trust and believe when I tell you that cheesecake wouldn't have been the only thing that Diddy would have been digesting.
What do you put in here that makes it taste so good? Eat my
Now, what I want to do right here is play you guys a portion of what Freddy P had to say about Diddy. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I'm pretty sure that some of you have already seen it, but this is the thing. We're building up to what made Diddy respond in the fashion that he did this morning, okay? So this is a little piece of why Diddy is coming unhinged, and it made him really go off this morning on his Instagram account. So let me go ahead and play this clip, and then I'll be right back.
This year alone, I done contemplated 2 or 3 times. I done pictured my brother walking in, finding me dead. I cried a few times thinking about leaving my son because you just get tired of life. It's like no matter what you try to do, you just got to keep battling. You got their foot on your neck. I want to see you fall, and it be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's this nigga Puffy. And my main reason why I really hate life, dog. Like, people don't even understand. Like, I don't even give. I've never been to a point where I've thought my whole life. I'm tired of Earth, man. I want somebody to take my life, bro. I asked God to take my life, bro. I don't want to do it. Because there's shit I've been through. I step away. No problem. I told my son the other day, I said, you know how good I feel knowing you don't have to come up in a life where you got to pray for your sins. Where you don't have to worry about it. I said, dog, I've been through a lot. I've been praying for my forgiveness for my whole life. I don't know no other way. I don't know what it feels to be a good citizen. I don't know that, dog. I never had that, my nigga. From 13, we've been providing on our own, dog. Big gangster. My mama's kids. We ain't had no daddies, all that shit we got. We ain't got all that, man. My big brothers was my daddy, dog, and we learned along the way. So I came up in the life where shooting is normal, robbing is normal. That's my son will have to go through that. He can be a citizen. He can go do anything in this world. He can be a pilot. My son can be a pilot. I think I get it ain't even about money no more. At 900 million, you still at 9. Kanye done passed you. Jay done passed you. Cause they don't practice bad business like that. They ain't stepping on each other to get where they gotta go. Look at Jay-Z, look at Dame made millions, Bean made millions. All them around them made real money. They ain't made 200,000 with you.
So Diddy responded to Freddy P in a disrespectful way. He said, "Stop all your crying, blanking, and moaning. Hustle harder or get the blank out of our way. Love." So then once Freddy P caught wind of Diddy's response, he then responded to what Diddy had to say. So let me play you a portion of that.
Man, hey, I ain't want to, man. You hear me? I want everybody to understand this right now. My video the other day ain't had nothing to do with no pain, no clout, man. I don't even care for this music like that. I make music just when I'm tired of listening to my own music. I make more. I've never been to try to print no CD. I never nigga who did none of that. I've never personally did none of even before the band. I never went and stood on no paid me to stay out the streets, man. Since I was 16 years old, paid me $500 a week. When y'all see me with Kevin over there in the flea market, I was getting paid for that, man, because I was in the street selling raw. Don't ever get it twisted, bro. Me making that video, bro, was saying I've been through pain, bro, since the show. It ain't got nothing to do with. I ain't saying I'm broke. I ain't broke. I can't claim that. I can't claim to be broke. But I ain't got $1 from you. I ain't got $1 from you. You hear me? That's all I'm saying. You made $100 million off of me. You hear me? And if I'm saying anything wrong, man, people, y'all tell me, man, because don't make this about bashing Diddy. It's not about bashing Diddy. And I don't have no problem with no Ross and Khaled. I'm proud of them boys. All I'm saying is when all I said about Ross and Khaled was they could have dropped the ladder back down. Same thing with Young Bird. I stayed with Young Bird 3 years. I used to put this chain on my neck to walk out the club because on Robert. He know this, man. I check and try to every time something happens, I check on Bird. So I check on one day. I say drop a ladder. That's the only message he ever left on scene. Like, damn, bro, you stayed in the house with you know good talent. See, I be speaking facts and it sound like anger because they upset me, bro. All that hustle hard for what? Tell that who want to be a musician, man. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all ain't meet no man. And it's crazy. You like hustle harder for what? I don't want to be down with you. I done seen what it was. All I said was go back and make it right. You can't do nothing for me, bro. I don't want nothing from that man, bro. That man can say, I'll give you $2 million on my mama's soul. Everybody know me. That man can say, I'll give you $2 million right now to come sit with me. I don't want to, bro. You had 20 years, bro. All I ask is that you go make it right with my group members, with Danny the Kane, with Day 26. Go help those people, bro. Because like Young Bird said, when some people can't make it in the studio, they can't return to the streets. I can, dog.
Now, after Freddy P responded to Diddy, out of nowhere, here comes Mace with a diss track aimed at Diddy, right? So this is the thing. I don't know if Mace had this track in his stash, but he picked the opportune time to release it because it's just mighty funny, you know, and it may just be a coincidence that as soon as Freddy P spoke out, here's Mace with a diss track. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys can remember, about a couple of years ago, Mace called Diddy out because Diddy called out the Grammys for their lack of diversity when it comes to recognizing music that comes from people that have the same hue as me. And so all of a sudden, Diddy has become this huge advocate for the artist. Now, we know that ever since Diddy has been in the industry, that he's been stealing from every artist that has been under his stewardship.
So I say this with love to the Grammys. Because you really need to know this. Every year, y'all be killing us, man. Man, I'm talking about the pain. I'm speaking for all the artists here, the producers, the executives, the amount of time that it takes to make these records, to pour your heart out into it, and you just want an even playing field.
So when Mace heard that, he was like, oh, for real? So he asked Diddy, said, hey man, what can I do to buy my publishing back? And he offered Diddy $2 million, and Diddy told him that he would actually have to match other offers that came from people that didn't have the same hue as I do. So much for that powerful speech that he made at the Grammys. He didn't mean it, you know what I'm saying? And so Mase is upset because he's trying to get his publishing back, and Diddy won't do right by him or any of his former artists. And so here we are with the diss track from Mase, and it's called The Oracle 2 Standing on Bodies. And the hook goes, we ain't gang, we ain't goals, we ain't family, we ain't foes, and we definitely not bros, we ain't nothing, ninja. Then he says, ninja saying let it go, you bugging ninja, I can't let it be, tell ninjas don't call for me, I can only talk for me, I know what my budget read, I read the budget every week. Now, I'm not going to quote every verse, but I thought this verse right here in particular was important. It says, yeah, I'm just a Harlem ninja, repping down a Vegas strip with my own shug. You from Mount Vernon ninja, go and rep your own hood. I'm not hating on your Billy worth. Right now, I'm only saying what you really worth. You ain't no architect, you just a ninja who know how to market death. Go pay his mother what she really worth, ninja. So it seems that Mase is not playing, right? He took the gloves off. It is what it is. And so this morning, right, I believe that, you know, with the fact that Freddy P spoke out against Puffy, and then here comes Mase with the diss track, I think that Puffy has had enough, and he went on Instagram and he seemed to respond to both of them. So he posted this on Instagram, and it says, in a blanket type of mood, hashtag Blanket Friday. Then the caption says, happy Blanket Friday, everyone. Blank any of the BS that's in your life that's stressing you. Blank it all. This just means let it go and let God. Enjoy your Friday, and remember, blanket.
Playing with y'all no more. It's as graceful as I can be. In championship mode, I will not accept anything else. And I need people around me. My team got to hustle. You know how like there's some football teams that go out the huddle, ready, break, and they be walking.
And so that was Diddy's response that he posted on Instagram this morning. And so it seems that Diddy is getting fed up. But guess what? People have been fed up with you. I mean, you're lucky to still be around, to be honest. I mean, it's surely telling that no one that was surrounded by Diddy has anything really to show for it. Nobody. And so it's not the artist, it's you. And you stealing from them. But anyway, guys, this already has been too long of a video. I'm going to let this go right here and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.